What's up, Saab fans around the world, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I hope that we could get a first startup. When I entered this weekend, I was a little bit unsure because I was missing the only pilot bearing for the crankshaft, but I managed to find it locally, so hopefully we should be able to get everything back together. So as you can see, the engine assembled back together, most of it at least. We got the gearbox on, we got the new golden block underneath, we got the turbo back, we got the downpipe installed. This is just an anaconda to say the least. We got the G25660 turbo spinning. And the big new thing that I'm installing right now is the thermostat for the oil cooler. So I have placed it right here, and I have to make some custom lines for it. So right now, as in the previous videos, I'm not going to show you everything into detail because right now the mission is to get that unit into here. And it's a little bit of struggle because of the height in the garage and the space in the garage. So we will do it just like this. Here you see it right now. Step by step and piece by piece. Sometimes I just wish that real life and YouTube was the same stuff. Now I have spent a couple of hours to get this in, fully mounted with the engine mounts and the gearbox in place. So now it's actually just to start mounting up the thermostat, which I have installed right here. And you cannot see it really right now, but on this assembly drawing you could see that inside of this thermostat there is like a spring loaded, and this is where the oil comes from the engine. And down here we have a piston, and this goes to the engine. So I guess this should open at like 80 degrees, but the oil will pass by the spring and the oil will pass by the piston as it is right now. So I don't know if there is flow all the time, but at a certain temperature it just opens up everything so it flows more freely, because the filter is after the thermostat. So if it would have been cold all the time and not open, then you would be using unfiltered oil, which would be pretty bad. So I hope this works. At least it's my first time installing one external thermostat, and yeah, right now I just hope that we have like perfect oil pressure, everything is working as it should. So I'm just gonna continue to install back everything and get the car presentable again so we can start it up once again. Okay, so now we are very close. Of course, not everything is installed. We are missing headlights, we are missing the hood, etc., but that is not so important right now. I have filled up all the fluids, so we got 5W30 oil, the exhaust 2 classified, and this will be the startup oil. Doesn't really matter, but I chose a little bit cheaper, so this will be startup oil. We will run it for a little bit. Tomorrow I will get delivery of some 5W40, also the exhaust 2 classified. So that will be the oil that I will be running going forward. So the engine has not been started right now, so we are missing spark plugs. The coil pack is up there, or the DI cassette. But all the fluids has been filled, and this is also a team effort. I have been spending tremendous amount of hours without sounding like Donald Trump, but a lot of hours this weekend to get to this stage right here. And it was so close to being delayed due to this banjo bolt. You can see for some reason it has been hit against something, so it's missing like 1.5 thread or a half thread, and this was impossible to use. So it was almost that I couldn't start the car because we need power steering fluid, otherwise the pump will run dry. But I have my little box of good to have bolts and nuts and everything, and there I found a banjo bolt that fitted. So I was extremely lucky. But that's how it is with car building. If you just miss one little screw, you could like delay your whole build or your whole startup. So right now we will remove the fuse for the fuel pump. We will crank the engine over, and from my previous startups, cranking it without any spark plugs in and without the fuel pump running, it's supposed to pump up some oil pressure, but I don't know, that crank up phase, of course it will probably prime the oil pump a little bit, but in my cases I think it's too low of a rev to be pumping up the real oil pressure. So but we will do a couple of cranks to get the oil pump primed, and then we will put in the spark plugs and we will do a first startup. And this is like for all car builders. I don't know why, but right now I have started up this engine for a couple of times, but now it's a new block. A lot of things are new. The thermostat is new. So let's just hope for the best and hope that it works. So we're gonna remove the fuse for the fuel pump, so number 19. Like so. Let's see if we have some power. Oh, sorry. Seems like everything has been connected like it should. So we're just going to crank it over a little bit. Do it one more time. Should be okay. So we will put the fuse back. And now this car is running E85, so we will see how fast it will jump on once we have the spark plugs back. Okay, everything back. I think there are so many nuts and bolts and stuff all the way around, but I think I have got most of it done. So we will do a quick startup, see that the engine runs, see that it doesn't leak anywhere, and hopefully it sounds good. started up at 6 bar of oil pressure, so that's very good. Of course it's dropping as it gets hot, but I would say by the first startup it sounds very healthy. No knocking, it's running very smooth. See if we can see. We have 4.3, 4.4 oil pressure. Of course it will be steaming a little bit. It's the first startup. And I got the car so far back because I wanted to disassemble the engine. So I can't really open the garage door. It's too tight. Amazing day right now. And we have a first startup. And it's running very, very smooth, I would say. Surprisingly smooth. Very happy guy right now, very happy. A lot of hours spent right here to get to this moment. So basically now we just need to install the hood back, put in the headlights and the front bumper. So I have been renting a space in my wife's flower room for the front bumper. So you have to thank her down in the comments for renting me this space. Maybe we should give it just a little bit of throttle. Just under 4 bar. And as soon as I give a little bit of revs, it goes up, so that is very good. So happy right now. So I think that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. In the next video, we will take this out for a spin and see what it can do. So this will be the first startup. As I said, we will see how the thermostat works and everything, but so far, so good. So now I will enjoy the sun and the few hours that's left of the weekend, and have a nice week and a nice weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Varm motor. Fortfarande över 2 bar. 5V30 olja.